Honorable Vice President of the European Parliament, dear Mr. Deputy Minister for Development and Investments, dear President of the Board of the National Bank of Greece, guests and friends. It is with great pleasure that I am here presenting one of the co-founders of the Greek Fintech Hub. The Ωνάση Foundation is an organization committed to unleashing the potential that exists in society, to steer discussions that take us forward, to make us think differently and accept that different thinking can exist and can make us better. Faithful to our founder's vision, we see innovation as a necessity, opportunity in adversity, and value in people. We are an institution that uses 40% of its profits in order to pursue public benefit goals in culture, education, and health. In this respect, I have to clarify that we are a sort of a hybrid organization. There is, of course, a public benefit side, but there is another side that supports the public benefit expenses, and this is a business side, shipping, real estate, and financial management of financial assets. And these have to sort of mingle and work together. And endeavor sits on both sides. It is, on one side, we see that as a public benefit thing, because it helps society in general, supports society, but it is also an investment for us. So it works on both sides. We haven't seen much of the investment profits yet, but I hope it will be coming soon, Mr. Trekkiris. I also want to say that we are, having said that we are a hybrid organization, that we are also a Darwinian organization. We have to adapt and evolve. And we were one of the first shipping companies, I think, in the world that acquired an IBM mainframe computer back in the mid-70s. This was a huge room, actually, and it did probably less than what a simple PC would be doing now. But we adapted and owned that at the time, and today we are at the forefront on the shipping side. We are still on the forefront. We have a very developed platform for gathering all the data from our ships in real time, millions of data points every day that come by satellite, and these are being processed in an office in Athens. And the purpose of that, of course, is to improve the safety of the ships, to improve the efficiency of the ships, and to improve also the environmental impact of the ships by reducing, as far as possible, the greenhouse gases emissions from the ships, a thing which is quite important. And that is really an investable, and Professor Gibbs is also a loanable. Although we didn't ask for a loan, but others have asked for loans to progress this kind of investment. So having said that, and since we are in a Fintech conference, I would like to share with you a version of what public benefit institutions like us should be in the 21st century. Public benefit organizations need to be more sophisticated than a simple ATM. We cannot be, and we are not, a cash dispenser, even for honorable and valuable causes. There has to be a value added in everything that we do. This is why we believe that we need to be able to invest in society in the same way we invest in business. We need to be able to seek opportunity, take risks, reward effort, ensure sustainability. And we need to do all of the above in a way mindful of environmental justice and considerate to our fellow human beings. We need to invest while we remain devoted to diversity, supportive of freedom of speech, and committed to liberal democracy and open society. Whether in the shipping industry or elsewhere, in our investment business or our cultural, educational, and health pillars, the Ωνάση Foundation remains focused on innovation, disruption, and value creation. Over the past 5 years, we have funded more than 150 AI and data science scholars to conduct research in areas of technology, innovation, and disruption. Under the guidance of our Director of Culture, we have hosted Plasmata, the biggest outdoor digital arts exhibition in Europe that was held in Pavilion Tuares in Athens. We had over 500,000 visitors, and this is a real number, it's not made up, in less than 2 months. We are hosting one of the most ambitious health and AI initiatives at the Ωνάση Cardiac Surgery Center. We aim in the next 1.5 years to make it the first fully digital public hospital, and also for those here in this room that are aware of that, we are going to implement the SAP system in the hospital. This is going to be one of the first public hospitals that will have a subsystem to take care of the whole of the, not just the accounting, but the whole of the management of the hospital. In collaboration with the new museum in New York, we have initiated an extended reality and AI accelerator, the Onyx Studio, in New York, and we will launch it here with Professor Tsiavos here. We will launch it in Patisien, opposite the Economic University, in Stomatala, in the very near future. We are conducting tech transfer dissemination initiatives for Greek universities and research centers in collaboration with the business leaders and higher education institutions. We are currently supporting a community of over 3,000 technology teachers in schools all over Greece using open educational resources accessible to all. Our participation in the Greek Fintech Hub is an instance of how we believe we could contribute to the production of wealth. Well, our partners here share a common vision on how financial technologies can be deployed to give value back to society. We aim not only at the creation of scalable startups, but the emergence of better and more profitable services in the financial sector. We are here to enable an environment conducive to social innovation, sustainable development, and wealth creation. And I will give you an example of how we try to work. Last night, I had the honor to host our esteemed speakers at the Ωνάση State premises in a networking event on the 4th floor of our Ωνάση Galaxy building. At the same time, on the ground floor, our artists in residence of the Ωνάση State program, the one I mentioned before, were hosting an open studio event. So we had bankers, artists, education, health minister mingling together in what is the essence of the Ωνάση cosmos. Unexpected encounters that can ignite innovative solutions to daily problems, that can support creativity, that can push the needle, that can make a difference. I am sure the conference will be very successful, and I am sure we will all enjoy it. Thank you very much.